Hello, BayInfotech is an award-winning Cisco partner with strong expertise across SD-WAN. BayInfotech leverages its BiTPaaS platform to provide users and partners dozens of hands-on labs without the need for a real kit on-prem. Let's begin by giving you a quick overview of what you will learn about in the Cisco SD-WAN ZTP lab. Alright, so ZTP is a simplified process of spinning up new sites and new devices. ZTP is an automatic provisioning procedure that starts when the vEdge is powered up for the first time. The vEdge will attempt to connect to a Cisco ZTP server with the host name ztp.viptela.com, where it will receive its vBond orchestrator information. Once vBond authorizes the vEdge, and then it will make connections to vSmart and vManage to participate within the overlay network. Here we have shown some basic configuration which is required to bring up the device. This basic configuration can be added in two ways. One way is the template, which you can add through the vManage on the device. Now let me take you through the demonstration. Well, here is my putty session. Basically, we have a physical device in our lab, which we have kept for ZTP. We also have controllers in Cisco Cloud. We have access to this device through the console server. As we are performing this use case in the lab environment, we have shut the interface down. Otherwise, when the device reaches the site, by default, the interface is up. Here our device is up. Let me show you our cloud controllers. Here is our vManage, two vSmart controllers, two vBond controllers, and some edges in the lab. So SD-WAN authenticate the devices with two methods. You can upload a serial file in vManage through the Smart account, or you can sync your vManage with your Smart account. Whenever you purchase devices, it will populate the list of devices here. This device is the vEdge 1000, on which we will perform ZTP. It is powered on and available in lab. We already have defined some basic parameters like host name, system IP, site ID, and attached it to this device. Where is my putty session? So here it is. Let me just show the running config. It is just a basic config, nothing specific to the customer network fabric on it. This is put by default by Cisco. vBond instruction to ztp.viptela.com. Let me show you the certificate for this physical device in our lab. This is the same device I showed you in the vManage. Here, we already mentioned that by default, the port is up. But in our lab, since nobody is available at site, so we have made the device interface down. Let me bring up this interface, and then it will reach out to the ZTP server. Now port is up and it will take some time to pick the IP. Let me pause here and jump into my presentation. So the device is shipped to your site with default config for security reasons. There is no customer specific config. First, it would reach out to the ZTP server as we connect the cable. Your ISP should provide an IP through DHCP. ZTP server redirects to the actual VBON, and here it will get authenticated by VBON. And then with DTLS connections, it will reach out to the vManage and vSmart. Let me jump back into my PuTTY session. Chassis numbers and certificates participate in the authentication process. So basically we are using this vManage. Here we can check if the device hit to vManage. Here you can see that device already reached vManage. It will take time to come up as the authentication process is going on. As we already covered that basic config and attached it to the device, let me jump into my PuTTY session. Here we can see that all information is showing here. We can check the control connection on vManage. Yes, the device is up now. Control connections are up here. Now that you're familiar with what Cisco ZTP is, if you're interested in how BiTPaaS can help you and your team learn about Cisco ZTP or one of the many SD-WAN lab within BiTPaaS, please reach out to your BayInfotech representative. Thank you.